What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here, back with another episode of the Clean Biz Network podcast. Today, I'm not necessarily going to talk specifically to the cleaning industry. And today, you're going to get the AJ where it's raw and uncut, okay? So if you don't like to hear a bunch of cussing, go ahead and skip this episode. But I'm gonna have to talk straight up on this one, all right?
Headed to the top, ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, own property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. I'm flashing for. I'm on my grind, not no more fashion show.
I was actually gonna write a quick book on this. But I just feel like, I just want to speak on it real quick because I just like to help people as directly as possible. I try to get you exactly what you need to hear. So today I want to talk about basically why it's just imperative. It's mandatory that you start a business. If you come from nothing, but you want to make it out, it's imperative that you simply start a business. Really no other way around it. And let me talk about why, right? Let's go how to make it out of the hood or how to make it from poverty when you have nothing. You got no money. You don't have a college degree. You got nothing. You really ain't got a bunch of support. So this is what you do. All right. Number one, I'm going to give you different scenarios for whatever situation you're in, whether you're a single parent, whether you're two parents, whether you're not a parent at all, but you got an apartment, you know what I mean? Whatever the case, I'm going to go through every scenario and try to do it as soon as possible. So work with me here. All right. But before I get into the scenarios, let me say this. In order for any of this to work, you 100% have to separate yourself from the people that are around you who are not living the life that you want to live or who ain't striving for it the way you're striving for it. And I'm telling you now, I got a lot of friends, a lot of homeboys, a lot of cousins, a lot of people that I knew and still know now, and I'm still cool with them, but I had to separate from them because they talked about it and acted like they was really about this success thing, but they weren't actually about it. They actually didn't speak that. And let me break it down. I don't want to generalize. I want you to know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't get nothing confused. If these people that you're around, and you too, if all you do every time you get around these people is smoke weed every day, all day long, wake and bake, from the morning time y'all get up to the time you go to sleep, get from around those people, you ain't gonna be able to do it with that. You are not gonna be able to do it. You start watching these rappers and thinking that that's reality when it's not, all right? You are not gonna be able to build no business or get no real money smoking weed the entire day like that. Okay, so that's number one. If you got to get around these people, if every time you get around these people, y'all drink all day, get from around those people, okay? I'm talking about real people who are willing to sacrifice and do whatever it takes. I'm going to tell you how different I was in my beginning of my journey. I'm the type of guy that will literally get up and I will go and sit at the library. I'm not just saying this shit. I literally did that for years. I would go and I would sit at the library, and because back then I didn't always have a laptop, right? Or if I had a laptop, maybe my internet got cut off or something, right? When you broke, you go through things, right? So I would go to the library, use their computer to research stuff, and go find books and read those books in the library because that was a place of peace for me. You know what I mean? So go in there, but be willing to do things so much differently than everybody else. Stop hanging around everybody. Stop always get off Facebook. Get completely off Facebook and Instagram because why? Because it leaves you no other choice but to stay connected to all of your past. And you trying to outgrow that, okay? You're gonna have to become a completely different person. Like, I'm still the same person at my core. My heart is the same. I still follow the same general morals that I had. But the difference is I'm a completely different person. Like, now I have better judgment when it comes to things. You have to grow into the person that's able to run a successful business if you want to run a successful business, all right? But let me go through the line. I ain't gonna do too much on mindset, all right? But I want you to really understand that nothing is going to be possible unless you really change your mindset. You can't keep being and doing the same things you always done and then expect different results, okay? So here we go. And I'm going to tell you this too. I told you I ain't going to beat the mindset stuff to death, but I just can't help it. Because I'm going to tell you too, when I started on my journey, I got rid of my video games. For my guys listen to this, I know some gamer girls too, but mainly for my guys listening to this, I got rid of the game. You don't got time for no damn game systems right now. You trying to get out. You go back and get it later. You get the newest one you want to. Trust me, this is stuff I did. All right, here we go. First candidate. So let's just say you're a single. I'm going to start with a woman. Let's say you're a single woman, no kids. You got your own place. What do you do? You got a job, but you're just barely making it work. You barely paying the bills. What do you do? Well, you could go get a second job, right? That'll help bring in some more money. But what's the problem with that? Well, the problem is, I don't know about y'all, but I've never ever in the history of my life seen a person with 2 jobs not struggle. Have you? I haven't. I haven't seen anybody with 2 jobs not struggle. So I'm gonna tell you now, that's not the answer, okay? 2 jobs is not the answer. Then it's like, for how long are you gonna do that? How is that improving your skills so you can make more money from one job? It's not. It's never going to be the fix, okay? So instead, what you should do, get you a business. Start you a business and learn how to build it up. Systemize it, okay? Now, understand that it's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication in the very beginning. It's going to be, long nights. But guess what? When you come home from work, you got nothing else to do but to work on that side business. You ain't got no kids, you ain't got no man, you ain't got nothing, right? So, and if you got a boyfriend or something, that's cool. But he need to understand, either he need to be helping build towards your dreams and helping to improve y'all life together and see in the future with you, or you need to get from around him anyway because he playing. You know what I mean? So build, okay? Let's split to another person, all right? It's very simple stuff, all right? Because, all right, I'll break it down a little bit further for you because that was very brief, okay? But tell you this. If you create a system, what I mean by create a system is, let's just say you start a house cleaning business, right? In that house cleaning business, let's just say you get a customer, they say they'll pay you $150 per visit, okay? If you go in there, you clean that house, and they say it's $150 per visit, it's going to take you 2 hours to clean. That's $75 an hour for you, okay? Well, why not throw somebody else in and hire another person to work it for you, pay them $15 an hour, so that costs you $30, right? That's $30 total out of the $150. You know what I mean? Or better yet, if you really want to do good, and you really want to, go far, pay them half. Pay them half. Get somebody $75 to do it. You keep $75 for not having to do it. Bam. Now go get 100 more of those. Now you're doing something, right? All right. Now, you see what I'm saying? That's $7,500 passive. You're not cleaning the houses. Okay? That's how you build a business on the side. All you have to do at that point is make sure your book's in order. And so when you first start off, you will do the books. Then over time, you hire a bookkeeper for $200 a month you set. All right? Build a business on the side. Who else we got? We have single guy. Own apartment. He has nothing else. Same damn answer. Both of y'all the same, okay? All right. Now we got the single parent. Probably a woman. You might be on Section 8 or income-based housing, right? So your rent, every single time you make money, they increase your rent. Every single time that you make money, they take away your food stamps and they take away some of your aid for like daycare and stuff like that. What do? You start a business, okay? Why do you start a business? Well, the reason why you start a business is because guess what? When you start a business, you dictate how much you make, okay? So what you need to do is start a business, start an LLC, file the paperwork so the LLC can be taxed as an S corporation. So that way you can put yourself on salary, and then when you put yourself on salary, pay yourself the bare minimum wage. Report that to these people who need to who you got to report it to, so your rent stays low, right? And then the rest of the money stays in the business account. You can stack it. Then when you stack, go buy a house and get the hell out of there. Okay, buy a house and get out of there. There you go. Because when you go to apply for the house, the bank will consider your LLC income and all of that. All right. Next person. What if you're a man, you're a couple rather, and you're on income-based housing? And so you're a couple, you're on income-based housing. The place is in the woman's name, 99.999% chance out of times out of 100. The place is in the woman's name, and it's based off of her income. Then you're with her and you're living at her house. What do? Well, in this situation, the man needs to start the business. Okay? The woman needs to do not work. Help him with his business. Okay? Y'all need to do some type of agreement where y'all need to get on the same page, start arguing, stop bickering, stop cheating. Just focus on getting the hell out of poverty, okay? Have an agreement with each other. She needs to not work so that way she can get all the food stamps as possible, have no rent, get all of the benefits that she can from that little government stuff. You, on the other hand, this guy over here need to become a business person and actually build a business the same way I just explained in the previous example. Build you a business up. Then she helps you build that business. Then y'all go buy a house while still living there. Buy the house. Might just have to put the house in just his name in the beginning. But you know what? Y'all a team. Don't worry about it. Okay? Just build it. Trust him. Y'all need to have a bond. You can't do this with just anybody. If this is a person that you're with right now, that you don't all the way trust them, then don't try to do this plan with that person. Find somebody else to do it, right? And if you're a woman in this situation where you don't trust a guy enough not to work and put everything in his hand, and then after y'all get out the project, y'all can get married, well, you need to be with somebody else, and you need to follow the plan I just said before that, as if you was a single woman, a single parent on Section 8, right? Follow that plan, all right? That's my advice to y'all. Build a business. Let the man do all the work, and you don't work. Keep the other stuff low, and you support the hell out of that business. You make that business. I'm talking to the woman in this situation. You make sure that business is successful because of you. You be so vital to it that he wouldn't even know how to do anything without you in it anyway, right? Because we all have to have self-preservation too, right? So look out for yourself, even though you're helping him. Everything will be in his name in the beginning, right? It's simple as that. Who else we got? You a young guy. I got a couple of young people on my channel listen to this. You still stay with your parents, which is 17, 18, maybe even 19, 20. You still lost. You don't know what to do with yourself. What do? You get paid to be you, okay? You get paid to be you. As simple as that. www.getpaidtobeyou.com. All you need to do is simply start building a brand. Document what you're doing and start a business. First thing before you, and I tell this and Get Paid to Be You all the time, go check out that YouTube channel, go to the website, check out and see what I'm talking about. But basically, start creating your brand. So whip out your phone, start talking to YouTube and telling people about your journey and let them know, hey, I'm about to start this cleaning company. I'm just using cleaning company because that's what I help people start at cleanbiznetwork.com, right? But anyway, whatever business you decide to start, you can decide to do I don't care what it is, gaming channel. Start a gaming channel and start putting it out there, okay? Research on YouTube how to start a gaming channel. If you want to start another business, how to start a cleaning business, how to start a lawn care business, how to start in real estate, how to do any damn thing you want to do, look it up on YouTube, see how to do it, and then start doing it, and then tell your story every single day on YouTube about how it's going for you. Guess what? You're going to get no views in the beginning. But if you research on YouTube how to start a YouTube channel, how to get people to watch my videos, and guess what? You'll learn tactics to get people to watch it, right? You know what I mean? Put your tags and titles and thumbnails on the video. Bam, there you go. Document your journey. As a matter of fact, this step goes for every single other person too in any situation. It really does. It really does. All I'm doing is I'm telling you to do exactly what I did, okay? Document your journey, build a business. As you go, the business will grow, your brand will grow, and you can do whatever you want to after that. You get paid to be you. As simple as that. That's it. That's it. So regardless of whatever situation that you're in, excuse me, I forgot. For my older people that watch this channel, when I say older, I just simply mean older than me. Okay, I'm 32. I know I got a lot of audience who was in their 40s, retiring out the military, stuff like that. What do? Because you got a little money, right? Well, you do the exact same thing I just told the 17-year-old, 10-year-old to get paid to be you, right? Start recording yourself. Start a business. Build the business. Become a business person. Listen to motivational stuff, self-help stuff to actually mold your brand. Because you got to understand, you've been taught from the very beginning to be an employee. You were taught to walk on the lines in school, right? Stay on the line. Don't get out, single file line, don't get out of line. Raise your hand to use the bathroom. Go to college so you can get a good job. Then, you know what I mean? Like, you've been taught all these years to follow the rules and stay in line and answer to somebody. But then, if you're going to go into entrepreneurship, it's complete opposite. You have to actually think for yourself. I don't mean that as a insult to employees, not at all, because I have employees and I have some great ones. But what I mean is, when you go to work, they tell you what to do. Most of these lower level jobs, and when you get up to the higher ranks and stuff, then okay, you're a project manager, and then okay, you got to do a little more thinking for yourself, critical thinking. But especially our military people, because I'm prior service too, y'all know they tell you to follow directions, and you follow those directions to the T, right? You do exactly what the hell they tell you to do. Well, in entrepreneurship, nobody ain't gonna tell you to do anything. You have to figure it out. That first day when you walk off your job or retire from that job or whatever you go from, you have a blank day. It's just a blank. And it's up to you to fill it up and figure out, now what am I going to do to be productive today? You know what? That's why channels like mine exist, because we're here to help you, because we know how hard it was for us. Like, it's lonely out here, and it's confusing. It's no really real blueprint. So that's why people like me exist, to help you. You know what I mean? So you can have more help than we had, because I really didn't have anything when I first started. Like back then, man, there won't no none of these gurus and stuff on YouTube like that. You know what I mean? And then if they were, I just didn't know about it yet. You know what I mean? I found YouTube kind of late myself, really. So, but this is what you do. Simply build a business. Build it. And I say simply. I ain't say easily build a business. I said simply build a business. It's simple. Build a business. Is it going to be easy? Hell no. Okay? Hell no. I had times where I worked 24 hours straight. I done had times where I only got 4 hours of sleep and stuff like that. And then as you grow though, once you build, you sacrifice for those, next 5 years, next 2 years, next 3 years. And then you set for the rest of your life. Okay? So regardless of where you are right now, and even if you got $0, fuck $0, because I've been here. If you got negative $128.73 in your account right now, guess what? You too can still build a business. You just got to dedicate yourself to doing it. And you might not be able to do it at this very particular second. But what you can do is write down your plan for, okay, well, when this next payday come, or when I get this temp service check that's about to come, or when I get this stimulus check that's about to come, or when I get this tax money when it's about to come, you can know how to maneuver going forward. Write it down, meditate on that every single day, listen to only motivational shit, change your phone number so these people that you've been surrounding yourself with who ain't really about nothing can't keep contacting you whenever they feel like. Start dictating your time and control your life. And go do it. Do it. Change. And then people say, well, you switching up and you changing it, whatever. You know what I mean? Yes, I am. You know what? I'm changing, but I'm changing for the better. Okay? Jay-Z said, people say you stay the same, like you work that hard to stay the same. What he said, people say you change, and he said, shit, like I work this hard to stay the same. Right? So it's like you should have, that's the attitude you need to have. Yes, it's going to require some change, but the change is growth. If you're not changing and constantly growing and evolving, then you're dying. Okay? So build, grow, evolve. It's okay. Because a lot of those same people that keep telling you don't switch up, don't forget where you came from, all that type of stuff like that, look where they are. Look where they are. Yeah, and it be your mother, it be your daddy, it be your cousin, it be your uncle, it be your aunt. It be the people that you love the most and you respect the most. And you still can love and respect them with a difference of opinion and a view on life. And guess what? You ain't got to argue with them about it when you see it anyway. Whatever they tell you, you nod your head, shut the hell up and know the truth in your head and keep doing it the way you want to do it. Because that's what I did. Every now and then I vocalized my opinion, but I made sure I did it out of fun and entertainment. Or I was just trying to genuinely educate them in some cases. Some people, you ain't better to reach them, right? Some people too stuck in their ways, and it is what it is. But for those of you that know better, it's time to do better. You listening to me, then you are responsible for the information that you now receive. Act on it. Anybody can do this stuff. Stop thinking of your circumstances. Well, I can't do it because I got these kids. Oh, I can't do it because I got, you know what I mean? Whatever excuse you try to come up with. Shout out to Tenacity Academy, Ms. Johnson over there. She got 5 kids. She did it with 5 kids single. Why can't you do it? Shout out to me. I did it with no help. I ain't have anything. I was put out when I was 17 years old because my mama caught me selling drugs out the house. Right? I did it. And I went AWOL out the military. They told me I won't never be anything if I went AWOL and got discharged without getting an honorable discharge. Well, I don't have an honorable discharge, but guess what? I'm very fucking fine. Okay? You know what I mean? Whatever excuses do y'all have? Oh, I was in jail. I was locked up. I was incarcerated. Well, guess what? So was William Wade, who did 6 figures his first year with his cleaning company. So was Travis Benson, who did $200,000 his first 6 months in his cleaning company. So was Miss Johnson again. She was also incarcerated, if I'm not mistaken. Who else we got? You know what I mean? It's so many different. My brother, who I sold my cleaning company to. incarcerated in penitentiary for, I think we did about 7 years, I think. Come home running his organization. Now he growing it. He grew. He did, because I used to be hard on him. It took him forever, but he did finally grow that business up more than what he received it at. You know what I mean? And shout out to him. He been holding it down. You know what I mean? His workers are happy, and he doing what he can. I'm telling you, you can do it. I don't care where you come from. The fact that you got motherfuckers like Booker T. Washington, because it is Black History Month, and really every day is Black History anyway, right? Because we built the country. But anyway, Booker T. Washington built from slavery. He rose up from slavery. And you mean to tell me that you think just because you from the hood, or just because you from the projects, or you from poverty, that you can't do it too? I'm telling you, whoever taught you that set you up for failure. Stop listening to that. Don't listen to that. That's ridiculous. All you have to do is re-feed your brain the right information. Surround yourself by better people. And now I know, because people always just say that to me too, and I was like, I don't really get it. When I say surround yourself by better people, but you sitting in the middle of the projects and you don't know no rich people in real life, then you do it on YouTube. When you riding in the car, you listen to my video. You listen to, let me name some other people. Who I listen to? I listen to Grant Cardone. Who else I'm listening to? I'm listening to Earn Your Leisure. Turn on Earn Your Leisure. That's a great one. Who else I'm listening to? David Never Sleeps is a new one I found. With Sleep is for Suckers, I think is what it's called. Something like that. Listen to these different people and only listen to that for a while. You have to really get indoctrinated in this stuff. Think and Grow Rich. Law of Attraction. Anything Napoleon Hill. Change the way that you think. I promise you this. And it's not going to happen for you overnight. You're going to have to build. Because a lot of this stuff is mental things that's inside of your head that's holding you back. Only thing holding you back is you and your mentality. But you can change it. But you have to get immersed in this stuff and listen to it over and over every single day. I still do it to this day. I have to, but it constantly has to be. Because we got a decades of the wrong information being fed to us. Decades of it. You have people telling you that you can't start a business because they never even started a business. They never even ran one. And then if they did, it wasn't successful. That's why they ass at a job now. They ain't trying to prevent you from doing it. But don't listen to them. You listen to the motherfucker that's telling you that you can do it, that's doing it successfully. That's who you need to be listening to. Listen to yourself. Don't you think more of yourself? Don't you think you're capable of great things? Well, listen to you. You know what you can do. Do it. Go do it. Be great. Stay away from people. Stop worrying about drama. Stop worrying about gossip, what somebody said about you. None of that shit matters. None of it matters. With your little reputation in your little hometown city, you know how big the world is. I'm going to tell you, that was the best thing that ever happened to me when I went in the military. Even though I hated the military because I'm very horrible with, authority people over me. I don't do very well. People trying to tell me what to do, especially if I don't agree with the instructions that you're saying and the reasoning behind it. But anyway, that was the best thing that happened to me when I went in the military, was the fact that I was able to get away and realize that when I say I'm from Charlestown, nobody knows what the fuck that means or give a fuck. Because they got hoods too where they from, right? And Charlestown is the apartment complex that I grew up in, which is inside the city that I'm from, which is in Portsmouth. So if I can't say Charlestown, then I say, okay, well, I'm gonna say I'm from Portsmouth then, Pistol City. Nobody knows what that is. Most people, if I go in the middle of Augusta, Georgia, they don't care about Portsmouth. When I went up to Maryland, Aberdeen, Proving Ground, they didn't care about Portsmouth. When I was in Fort Gordon and what's the other one down there in Carolina? I forgot the other one in Carolina. They didn't care about Portsmouth. And nobody cares about your hood either. Ignore it. You shouldn't care. The world is bigger than that. And you can make a bigger difference on this world if you stop focusing on the small, wrong shit. Forget the reputation stuff, that local stuff. That's why I moved. And I'm never going back there, right? I'm always going to support there. I own property there. I pay taxes there. I'm always going to have a hand in the political scene there. You know what I mean? And I build relations with the right people who actually have power to make a difference there. But all that little local stuff and all the little drama and what's cool and what ain't, that's high school shit. Grow up. Stop worrying about what other people think. Go build you a business for real. Change the way that you operate. Stop sitting around listening to this nothing ass music all day and then smoking and drinking to it and letting it poison your brain and prioritize the wrong damn things. I posted a post the other day that it was saying how it's a shame that dudes would do, they would what did it say? You'll damn, I forgot exactly what it said. Something about basically how we'll prioritize our friends, our homeboys, and go kill or do something for them, but we can't even do an 8-hour shift to take care of our child. The priorities are wrong, but you gonna ride for your nigga though. We love forever, ride or die, this and that. Nah, you gotta grow up. Nothing should be more important than taking care of that family and building that wealth for your family and building a legacy, the proper legacy. And this is partly Hollywood's fault too, with the media fault, because we sit there and glorify the kingpins and the gangster life. And we really need to stop that shit because it's poisoning our people. Now, I ain't realized I was gonna go this far. I was supposed to just simply tell y'all each how to get out of your situations in different situations. But anyway, that's what I got for y'all, man. I'm dead serious. Starting a business is the way that you do it. Simple as that. I made what, $9, $10 an hour was the most I made for a long, long time at jobs. Then I finally got lucky enough because I applied for 5 years. It ain't no fucking luck. I just want to make that clear. It's no luck. You create your luck, okay? I applied for that apprenticeship program 5 times before they finally gave me a chance and hired me, right? And even then, I struggled to keep the job because you got to get a security clearance, and I almost couldn't get it because of credit issues and because of my military thing with the AWOL stuff. And so, anyway, I'll tell you, that's a whole nother story how I got around that. But I'm going to tell you, it's really no luck. You got to create the luck. You can't get luck. People always say you get lucky, you got lucky. No, you got to put yourself in a position to get the luck. Keep doing stuff. Keep putting yourself out there. Okay? But anyway, I made $19 an hour for the majority of my young adult life until I finally got a chance to get into that apprenticeship program for the Norfolk Naval Shipyard. Then I finally made it up to 12 whole whopping dollars per hour, which was way better than what I was making before. Then they quickly jumped me to 16, and then I quickly jumped to, well, after a few years, not quickly after that, but then eventually I made it up to 18 and then 21, I think, $21 an hour. That was the most money I ever made in my life up until that point. And it was okay, but I was still broke. I was still living paycheck to paycheck. But the smartest thing I did was start a business on the side. It changed my life. It changed my life. And let me tell you why $21 an hour was still broke for me, because guess what? Well, when you start making money like that, now they treat you, oh, you're making real money now. Now, ain't no more income-based housing. Now, you gotta, now all of a sudden you want a fancier car, so you go get a car note, right? Because that's what, anyway. I ain't gonna keep going. I told you I'm gonna stop. But please learn from this. Please. I think I might still write a book on it since I wasn't able, because I don't want to hold y'all too long. I know y'all got stuff to do. But come on now. Shit, I got stuff to do, honestly. I just left the gym. I ain't even take my shower yet. But for real, focus, man. You can do it. Just pick what you want to do and do that. Put the blinders on to everything else. Don't chase no women. Don't chase no men. Chase your dreams. Everything else will come. The money gonna come. But focus on, pick one thing and go all in. Period. That's what I got for y'all, man. If you do want to start a cleaning company, go to www.cleanbiznetwork.com. I got you there. And then if you do want to learn how to start getting paid to be you, build your personal brand, www.getpaidtobeYou.com with the number 2 in it. That's what I got. AJ Summer, thank y'all. And I want to add one more thing too. Earlier in the video, I said too, for the people who are on income-based housing, my women that are on income-based housing, I told you that one possible way, okay, to get around them raising your bills every single time you make a little bit more money was to start a business, get an LLC, have that LLC filed as an S Corp so you can put yourself on salary. I want to make a correction on that. Make the LLC filed as a C Corp, like a corporation. Now, you will get what they say is taxed twice, right? You don't want to fall on tax twice. What they mean by tax twice is the business is going to be taxed at the business level, and then you're going to be taxed at your level too, at the employee level, because you would then become an employee of your business, right? But the reason why I say you still should do it as a C Corp is because you and your business will have 2 separate tax returns, unlike if you're just a regular single member LLC or S Corp. The C Corp will allow you to have a separate, completely separate entity outside of yourself, and it will allow you to have a separate tax return, which would then allow you to only have them go off of your income statements, your pay stubs, and not the actual whole business itself, okay? But I did want to add this in there. Thank y'all for watching.